Hello, Edward Demankus, Fei Mong Wing Chun, Bothell, Washington. Anyway, today we are going to go through another movement that I shared with you during last week's training session. This is going to be the Gaun. It looks like this. Some people will practice it like this. Observe my hand work now. The hand angle is a little different. Or some people will practice it this way. Again, observe the hands. I'll do it one more time, the first one. See how there's a press? It looks like a press, like I want to do a push on my hand, right? The other one, look at the hand, the hand's a little pointed towards the center. And then the last one, pointing straight down. I am pivoted, right? So, the good thing about this, just like the Tan, just like the Pak, they're all good. They're all the same movement. It doesn't matter, you might hear, when people might argue back and forth, oh no, this one is the right way, that is the right way. I've seen a lot of different Paks performed. I've seen a lot of different sets, how they are performed, and there's always this little bit of nuance. I've come to the conclusion, they're looking for the unique similarities, and this is what I'm after. And by the way, this Gaun, there is an added feature to that press. So, and I will share that with you later. But before we actually even further into this today's training, if you like what you hear and what you see, and I hope you are practicing, subscribe to our channel. So that way you can get more stuff, and please, don't just subscribe. I want you to train and learn. Anyway, so getting back to that movement, Gaun. Loosely interpreted, slapping water, right? Those guys that go out there and swim, right? Or maybe you row the boat, same thing, kind of slap the water, right? Anyway, so from here, I'm just blocking down and punching, Gaun dar, right? Remember the dar, the punch. And remember I told you earlier, you gotta parry first, you gotta block, right? So if you look, it's really covering the block on the outside. And then I punch. Again, blocking on the outside, and then I punch. You cannot punch first. You're gonna get hit. Also, another thing I wanna share with you, important to remember. In a conflict, whether it's outside defending yourself, or in competition, in a ring, these are some good rules to live by, right? Can't always live by them exactly, but you should remember them. Hand for hand, leg for leg. Meaning, if you throw me a punch, I'm going to do my best to use my hands to block, right? If you throw me a kick, right, I'm going to use my footwork to throw back a kick and bridge and protect myself rather than using my hands. I know, I get it, sometimes no choice, right? The kick comes through and you weren't prepared for it, didn't see it coming, and the hands work. Good for you. They're supposed to be able to work. But know that your better option, leg for leg. So for those out there who train with their hands a lot, right? Or the Wing Chun guys that do a lot of hand work, right? Remember, hand for hand, leg for leg. That way you can start getting better utilizing your footwork, right? So, and learning the bridge, which would be, right, the distancing drills, bridging, or going back to your set, Chum Q, learning how to bridge, whether it's receiving or initiating. You gotta learn how to bridge. So anyway, let me go back to that again, right? Block, hand up, punch. Again, I'm blocking. I'm not using that other block. This one, hands pointed in, punching, all right? How about wrist straight? How about hand up? Very simple. Now, what if we were to use it on a stepping sequence, right? So, I don't want to come out here because a lot of people want to see this, and I'm going to say this again, baloney. Just because I don't have this posture stance, that doesn't mean I don't perform Wing Chun, okay? So anyway, so I'm going to be here. Well, let's say I want to perform that Gaun movement, right? Just from here, I'm going to step, Gaun. How about the other side? Step, Gaun. Right? Gaun Sao should be Gaun dar, preferred, Gaun dar preferred, right? So, What about just pivoting, right? Very simple. Just pivot. And now here's something that food for thought for you to think about. I hope you just went through those movements with me. You cannot just punch block once. You're going to get yourself in trouble if you don't have a follow through. Plain and simple, right? If you're going to always play the passive practitioner, you're going to always get yourself in trouble. There's got to be some form of aggression in there, right? So I think we did the Tan movement a couple videos ago, and then we did the step Pak Dar video, today the Gaun video, right? You put them all together, and all of a sudden now you have a upper, middle, lower gate defense, offense, right? Because all of them I also shared punch, right? So anyway, I think the next time we meet again, let's talk about footwork. But until that, again, if you like what you see, what you hear, and you're learning, I hope you're learning, subscribe, okay? Again, Edward Domankis, Fei Mong Wing Chun, signing out.